Well, it's Songkran, that's New Year in Battambang, Cambodia. This is the first time I've spent New Year in Battambang, and I don't really know what to expect. It looks a bit crazy, and I've heard it from my apartment. There's a lot of fireworks, a lot of noise, a lot of wet people walking around covered in talcum powder. Let's go and have a look and see what it's all about. This is the place I come for my morning runs 3 times a week. It's about a 5-minute walk from my apartment, and it's normally it's a very beautiful place. It's all lit up at night, and it's lovely. I don't very often come here in the afternoons because normally this time of day I would have been to work all day and I just want to go home and have me dinner and relax really. But it's different now. I've got a week off work and it's time to have a little look and see what's going on. I must say the people of Cambodia, they're very friendly and they're very fun. You could even say childlike, not childish but definitely childlike. They're a lot of fun, you know. They're very excitable and playful. And I love that. That's one of the things I love the most about this country. Seems to be a bit of action going on down here. Let's go and have a little look. Everybody's soaking wet, and I'm not yet, but I think I will be quite soon. I didn't realise it'd be that busy. It feels like everybody in Battambang is here celebrating. But these people, they work hard and they live a tough life, and I think they take every opportunity they can to enjoy themselves. Well, I managed to get into the mosh pit, which was fantastic. It was a bit of a double-edged sword really, because as soon as I got in there, the water and the powder was so free-flowing, I had to put my phone away so I couldn't record anything. And while I was there, I was dancing with Khmer people, I was getting covered in baby powder. I even got chatted up by a couple of lady boys. But anyway, I'm out of there now, and it was loads of fun, and I might go back again in a little while. But you know, I'm the oldest one there by miles, and the only Battambang as well. So obviously everybody wants to soak the Battambang, don't they? But it's all in good fun and good spirits. No one's annoyed, no one's getting angry. Everyone's piss wet through. And to be honest with you, I've never seen anything like it. I think it's the best example of New Year in Southeast Asia that I've ever seen. It's brilliant. Well, I decided to come out again today and have another look. It's the last day today. It all seems a bit calmer so far, but it is early. Although I was about 2 or 3 minutes from my apartment and I got talcum powdered and soaked. But they're so happy here and they're so fun. They soaked me, they talcum powdered me, and they gave me a beer, and they gave me some water and some talcum powder so I could soak everybody else. You know, it's just a happy occasion. I haven't seen any fighting or any shouting or any arguing. I see a couple of girls that were done up earlier on and they got soaked and they weren't particularly very happy about it, but they weren't horrible. It's a lot of fun. Also, I think it's a good time for the Khmer people to make some money as well. There's a lot of street vendors out today that aren't usually here during normal times, but there's a lot of food. It smells lovely as well. There's all sorts of food here. There's all sorts of barbecue stuff, and in amongst the crickets and the frogs and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's great. It's just a really happy family atmosphere. It's a bit like the Notting Hill Carnival, but with water and no one gets stabbed. At the moment, I feel like avoiding the mosh pit area because well, I got soaked yesterday and I'm getting pretty old now, and maybe I'm a bit too old for this malarkey, but I'm gonna keep wandering around anyway, and who knows how the mood will take me as time goes on. Oh no, hello. Susan, to my.
ប្រទីមានចែកដែលដឹកនាំនិងផលិតបានដោយអាឡសូមហាប្រធានសមាជិកខេត្តបាត់ដំបងសហការជាមួយរដ្ឋបាលខេត្តបាត់ដំបងដែលមានវត្តមានរបស់អាដាមសុខលូអភិបាលនៃគណៈអភិបាលខេត្តបាត់ដំបងជាសហប្រធានក្នុងនោះមានតំបន់ភាសាជាច្រើនរួមមានដូចជា តាំងពីពណ៌ទូទៅបាទតំបន់ត្រជាក់ចិត្តតំបន់អន្តេស្រស្រែតំបន់ភូមិយើងនិងល្បែងប្រជាប្រិយតំបន់ភូមិខ្មែរតំបន់អន្តេសម័យបាទ
Well, if you look up in the air, it looks like it's going to rain in a minute, and it's getting a bit windy now as well. And normally that would be a sign to move undercover, but it doesn't really matter about getting wet because it's inevitable that I'm going to get piss wet through anyway. And the wind is just lovely because it's 30 odd degrees today, and the wind just stops me from sweating quite so much. So it's fantastic. Look at this. It feels like everybody in Battambang is out today for the last day of Songkran. Well, that's almost it for this video really, but I must say it's been a lot of fun. I've had 2 beers today, of which I didn't buy either of them. The first one I got from a load of youngsters throwing water and powder over people as they were going past. And then on my travels I saw a family sitting outside their apartment, and they called me over, gave me a beer, gave me some fruit, sat there. They spoke no English and I spoke very little Khmer. And we managed to get by, and we did laugh a lot, you know. It's a funny place, this. It's you get by. You need to be strong and you need to be a bit outgoing maybe, but you can get by here. It's very good. Anyway, I'll see you next time.